You know, I heard they recently decided to add more ships to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. I am not your usual host. I'm Andrew. I'm here with your usual host. Let me do his intro real quick. Since this is our 50th episode, he gave me the reins for once. So, I'm joined with that amazing ass hat, my best brosif, that complimentary cunt, the drunkle douche, the euchre extraordinaire, the fantastically farting, and the gaseously giggling, my hoe-bag homie, the lustrous leotard, that man that makes Myrtle moan, the nonsensical nutbag, organizer of the Order of Orgasms, the pussy tongue puncher, the quiet queefer, that redhead raw dogger, my sister's mister, that tit flicking twat, that underrated, the vivacious, the extremely waxed ass usual host, Aaron. How are you, buddy?
It was ridiculous and lengthy, and I fucking loved it.
Thank you.
That's what she said.
Hey-oh.
Redhead raw dogger. We should make that into a t-shirt.
Oh, please no.
It'd cost a lot. And a lot of time on the cricket. I love it.
Please no.
It's fantastic. Oh, happy 50.
Happy 50th.
I was expecting, something, in the quiet realm of, drunkle.
Nope.
Something short and simple.
Nope.
That was a hell of an intro.
I sat down when I'm about the time at episode 40,
Yeah.
35,
Oh,
when you're like, oh, we'll just have you introduce us for the 50th. I'm like, I gotta do something good. And one day it just came to me. I'm like, I'm going to use every letter of the alphabet for a starter.
What was it? Awesome ass hat?
Amazing ass hat.
Amazing ass hat. Still good.
Yep. Best brosif.
Nice.
The complimentary cunt. Drunkle douche. Euchre extraordinaire.
Ah, that's iffy.
Yeah. Fantastically farting.
Yeah, that's true.
Gaseously giggling.
Yeah, I giggle a lot.
Hoe bag homie.
That one, I enjoy that one a lot.
I had a hard time with the L, so I just put lustrous leotard.
That one, you could have done better.
Yeah, probably. The man making Myrtle moan.
I do enjoy that one a lot. The
Yeah.
Harry Potter reference.
Yeah. The nonsensical nutbag.
Yeah,
Organizer of the Order of Orgasms.
true.
Pussy tongue puncher. The quiet queefer. I'm rereading.
Yeah, I
everything
know,
'cause
I know.
I figured you got stuck on one and just started laughing.
The redhead raw dogger is
The
one that
redhead
made me
raw
die.
dogger.
I missed R through W.
Yeah, the redhead raw dogger. My sister's mister.
That one was pretty good too. I like that one.
Yeah. That tit flicking twat, and then just the underrated, the vivacious, the waxed ass extreme. Your usual host.
That's me.
It's you.
Now, people are going to probably say you should do the introduction for every single one from here on out.
No. No.
But maybe we'll just stick with all the ones that, I come up with. I stare into, the middle distance for about 3 or 4 seconds and go, okay, I got it.
Yeah,
and
you,
then,
you stare into my loving face.
yeah, not even. Usually I stare right behind your head and then I come up with something on the fly. And then we hit record and we go. And we talk about fucking random ass bullshit.
Yeah.
So
really random.
celebrating 50, I looked up this thing and I fucking got rid of it. But I looked up this thing on the internet and it was how many? What was the number? It was like only 20% of.
So I think they took 2 million podcasts. I think was the number. And like 90% quit.
75% of all podcasters discontinue their show within 12 months of starting. And 90% of podcasts don't publish more than 3 episodes. Not that we have much of a listenership.
But we're on episode 50.
Number 50.
I said bitch.
You said that, though.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Joe Rogan's out there doing it during the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job during the day.
Yeah.
He's on whatever the fuck number he's on. But there's another podcast I listen to. They're on like episode 700 or something. But they actually have a topic and they research and everything. We just bullshit. Oh, geez.
Yep. We just bullshit.
We just bullshit and talk about our lives and crack a couple dick jokes here and there.
A lot of dick jokes. Let's be real.
But we have a whiskey to try, good buddy.
We do.
The one that we kind of forgot was in the freezer.
We did.
We definitely did.
And unfortunately, we also poured it before we could actually like read what it was. You bought it.
I did buy it. It's from New Holland. They make Dragon's Milk. They also, because Dragon's Milk is aged in bourbon barrels, they said, why not just fucking make bourbon too?
Why not?
So this is New Holland Brewery. I guess it'd be New Holland Distillery.
Mm-hmm.
But they make whiskey to age their own shit in.
All right.
Yeah.
We're having these in
We actually got a gift from your lady, too.
Yeah. My wife bought us more gifts.
Your wife?
These are tall shot glasses with our faces on them.
With our fucking... If you check the Instagram, it's from the episode... I don't remember what number it was. But the episode where I had bought the blue light glasses, and we both tried them on.
Yeah,
and
we took turns trying them on. And
took selfies.
Yeah. So, Prost. Oh, you know what? That's not bad.
It's actually really smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, I finished mine.
Yeah, you shot yours. I taste. I taste. I want to enjoy. So I put it on
You can
ice.
get it. I think I've had it before. You can buy it. I just bought little shooters. You can buy fifths of that. I think the liquor store in town, you can buy. I think I've bought it before. Hey, look, the same people that make Dragon's Balls.
Ooh.
Yeah, look, whiskey. I think I bought it for your dad one time. We tried it. Oh, it's solid.
We do like whiskey around here.
You know, I mean, what the fuck else is there to do in rural Illinois?
Count trains.
Well, when we first bought our house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, we need to think of a drinking game or something for this, and it's because the trains go right by my house and your house,
Yep.
but we sit on my front porch,
Yeah.
and watch the trains go by, and it's how many engines over.
Yeah. Over and under of how many engines?
You bet a drink. I don't think we ever really drank much.
No,
Never
we
really
never
paid
really-
up on the drink. How many engines?
4.
I wanted 4. I say 3.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get a hefty one, and it's 5 engines.
Yeah. 4 in the front, 1 in the middle.
Or 3 in the front, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the end, and then a pusher at the end.
Yeah.
Because the diesel locomotives are 1,000 plus horsepower, or however. I looked it up one time, but they're diesel electric, so they can forwards, backwards. There's the same amount of torque and energy and everything. So it doesn't matter which way they're facing. And there's a fancy cable that goes through all the cars.
Yep.
So you only need one person driving.
Woohoo!
It's the size of the Chrysler Building.
Unstoppable.
I don't think I've talked about that
Oh boy.
on the podcast.
Probably not, but go on.
I'm a big fan of Denzel.
I don't watch a lot of his stuff,
Dude.
but what I have watched are
Sidebar.
good.
Yeah. No, Denzel is fantastic. You ever seen Training Day?
No,
Need to.
is it about sports?
No.
Oh,
No. Denzel is a dirty cop.
oh, you know what? You have told me about this one.
Great fucking movie. I was all hammered one time, and I went. This was before I was staying at my parents' place, and I went out and got all liquored up, and went back to my parents' place. I'm like, well, I don't want to go to bed yet, and my dad was still up, and I'm like, screw. I'm logged in on my Netflix at their house, and I'm like, oh, fucking, it's a Denzel movie, one that I've seen, Training Day, and I sit down, and my dad sits down. You know, he does the dad thing at first. He stands in the corner, and goes, oh, what are you watching? Oh, is that Denzel? Yeah. Oh, this is a great movie. It's Training Day. It's got Ethan Hawke in it too, and oh, it's fantastic. I think Denzel won an Academy Award for this. Oh, okay. And he stands there with his hands on his hips.
Huh?
Oh, okay. And then he wanders away for a second. He went to go get snacks, and he comes back down. And he goes, okay, I'll watch this with you.
All right. You intrigued me.
Fantastic movie. A big fan of Denzel. Denzel's a hell of an actor.
Sidebar to the sidebar.
Oh yeah.
So, Letterkenny. We've mentioned like early on that we both like Letterkenny.
Well, fuck, bud.
No, yeah. So when we would watch Letterkenny at work, me and one of my ambulance partners, and we were watching it one day, and our one assistant chief, who was like 70 years old, 60, 70 years old,
He'd do the dad thing.
he came in and he just, because he'd work out upstairs.
Good for him. 70, still pumping.
Yeah. And
Because all the old guys at the gym I work at, they all wear jeans and like flannel shirts.
well, he
I want to like gift him all my old gym shorts. Like, here, wear these. I don't care if you have varicose veins. Just wear gym shorts
he's a
instead of
biker.
jeans, man.
like he would go up and do the bike, right? So-
Still, that's something.
But he'd come in, and one day we were watching it, and he just, what the hell are you guys watching? And we try to explain it to him, and he goes, huh. So he pulls up a chair after his workout and sits there for like 1.5 episodes. And he goes,
About 40 minutes.
yeah, about
30
40 minutes.
35, 45 minutes.
And he goes, well, boys, I'm going to leave you to it because they're talking way too fast for me. And so he gets up and he walks out. And I wasn't here for this other part, but my partner was on shift working overtime. Surprise, surprise. And same assistant chief comes in like week and a half, 2 weeks later, maybe even 3. And he goes, hey, what was that show you're watching about the Canadian guys playing hockey? Oh, Letterkenny. Yeah. What channel was that on? I scrolled and I couldn't find it.
Because motherfucker still got
He went
Comcast or whatever.
Yeah, he went home and he tried to watch it on cable, and we're like, no, it's on Hulu. And he goes, Hulu? God damn it. All right. Got to go tell the wife we got another subscription to buy.
And I know I've bitched about it before, but it's the streaming services are turning into fucking cable.
Yes.
It's terrible. Thank God I have your... I'm incriminating myself. Thank God I have your dad's fucking DirecTV login.
Yeah, it's fine.
That way I can watch sports.
Thank God I have your Paramount login. Well,
It's
my
not
sister's.
mine. That's Anna's. She pays for Paramount and Stars. She still pays for Stars because she was watching... What's that show about the chick that goes back in time?
The Notebook?
No. The Irish... Oh, fucking... Shit.
You got to give me more than just the chick that goes back in
She
time.
goes back in time and she falls in love with a Scottish dude and the Outlander.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. She was watching fucking Outlander and she still pays for Stars. There's nothing on Stars. Every once in a while there'll be like a movie that I enjoy. Mm-hmm. But I trade my brother Netflix for HBO. HBO is the best streaming service out there.
Yes.
Netflix
finding
is meh. HBO has got the most shit.
Yes.
And then Amazon, Anna still has Prime. I got rid of Prime because I was buying too much stupid shit on the internet. So I got rid of Prime to stop me from buying bullshit on the internet and getting it delivered to my front door. But Netflix is subpar at best. HBO Max is if you're going to have one streaming service,
HBO?
HBO Max is the way to go.
Okay.
I had Hulu Premium for a while with the HBO add-on, which is basically the same thing. But I found I just didn't watch that much TV. Circling back to watching things
Yes.
and Denzel.
Yes.
You ever seen Flight?
No.
Great movie. Depressing,
Okay.
but great movie.
I don't like depressing.
No, it's
shows.
okay.
That's why I watch
It's okay.
Lifetime.
You don't watch Lifetime
No, I
movies.
don't.
Not on purpose. You don't willingly watch Lifetime movies.
No.
No, you don't.
That being said,
This is a safe space.
That-
You can be honest here.
That being said, I don't willingly, but
There's a big but there
when my wife falls asleep, I don't turn them off.
because you're all caught up in. I'm a small town girl and a big city guy and whatever. She owns a horse farm or some shit and sells pumpkins on the side and whatever the fuck. And her gingerbread house has got to save Christmas somehow in her tiny town and whatever the fuck.
Aaron, I need to remind you that
I'm
I
mixing
like
up two different.
pumpkin spice lattes.
I'm mixing up two
okay?
different holidays there, but you get the gist.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Anyway,
okay.
fucking Denzel.
Denzel.
So, Denzel was in a movie called Unstoppable. It's about a runaway train. I don't know. It's not.
Chris
Denzel
Pine.
was, yeah. But Denzel, obviously, he's Denzel. A lot like he basically it's Equalizer Denzel and Unstoppable Denzel are the same person, except Unstoppable Denzel drives a train and Equalizer Denzel fucking murders people. Yes. But like a month after we bought our house, and with the trains zipping by, the freight trains zipping by,
Like
and,
they are now.
yeah, if you can hear that, 50-something miles an hour freight trains, 100
Yep.
yards from our house, shaking our old brick house, and we finally set up the TV and the Blu-ray player, and she's like, I'm like, you want to watch a movie? And she's like, yeah. Well, what do you want to watch? She's like, I've been thinking about trains. I want to watch Unstoppable. I'm like, you want to watch the fucking movie about a runaway freight train with nobody at the controls
Yep.
when we live this close to train tracks.
When they try to derail it
Right.
in rural areas.
Correct.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh. It's like, yeah. And then a couple years go by and the movie got tucked away, and then we got gifted a television and we set it up in the bedroom, and I think I was going to the gym or going to work or something. I don't know, I was going somewhere, probably to work, and she dug through the DVD box and she's like, I'm going to watch Unstoppable. I'm like, I fucking love Denzel, but I think you're insane.
Maybe she wasn't watching it for Denzel.
Chris Pine?
Maybe she was pining for the pine.
Well, the Pine plays the same fucking character in every movie. Star Trek, he's just a tiny bit more. Tell me, you've seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Yeah.
Because me and the lady watched that not too long ago. He plays this. He's fucking Captain Kirk in the Dungeons and Dragons movie with magic.
Yeah.
Instead of science, it's magic. But he's
I'd
still
agree.
the same fucking cocky asshole.
Yeah.
In the Train movie, he's a little more reserved, but it's still Chris Pine.
Yeah.
He's easy on the eyes, and he can read his lines, so that's how he keeps getting gigs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I should have got into acting.
Dude, we should have gotten into acting.
I should have gotten into acting.
To be or not to be. That is the question.
But see, I never liked Shakespeare.
Whether it is nobler in the mind to pursue the sins and arrows of outrageous fortune,
Yeah, no,
or to take arms against them.
Shakespeare's not for me. I have seen a few Shakespeare shows. I did take an acting class.
They're boring.
I had to sit there. My ass is so fucking stupid that I had to sit there. We went and saw Macbeth. We went because I took the acting. Oh, we're gonna take a tour bus. Whoever wants to take this field trip. This was senior year of high school. Out up at the Frank Lloyd Wright House. What is it in Spring Green, Wisconsin? Hey, they have a theater company and they do Shakespeare shows on rotation. Outside, rain, shine, whatever. We sat in the rain through fucking Macbeth. And I had to sit there, just like with every other Shakespeare bullshit, and translate in my head. Oh, he's saying this. That must mean, oh, he wants to fuck this guy up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You bite your thumb at me.
Right. I have to sit there and literally like translate. It's like this English is not they're saying English words.
Yes.
But they're not in the right order.
Correct.
And I have to translate into my head, and I'm always 2 or 3 lines behind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Shakespeare. I'm too dumb for fucking
It's-
Shakespeare. I can appreciate it. I don't enjoy it.
Correct.
There's a difference.
Correct. Same. Though I will say, one of the non-Shakespearean shows that I've gone to see was when I was in college. The college show after mine was Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
That's not Shakespeare, is it?
No, I forget who did it, but the first so I bought tickets the first night it opened for like the second or third day, but I also offered to usher. And the thing about ushering is
Ursher? He's doing the
Ursher.
halftime show.
the thing about ushering
Peace up.
is
A-Town down.
they reserved a row for you in the theater. So then, after you show people to their seats and everything, you can sit down and watch the show and until intermission when you have to get up and go do the whole...
Mind the concession stand where people buy Twizzlers and half a
Exactly.
Coca-Cola.
This fucking show, the whole first scene is the leading lady monologuing for 30 minutes. I wanted to blow my fucking brains out.
Sounds exhausting.
Like I'm not taking anything away from the actors. The actors were great, but just it was so dry and boring, and all they spoke were metaphors for bullshit. And I just kind of, after about 5 minutes, I just kind of went, "Oh, this is gonna be a long fucking show."
One of my favorite phrases is, "They're talking, but they ain't saying nothing."
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of that goes around.
Yeah.
They're talking, but they ain't saying nothing.
Exactly.
It's all bullshit.
You sly dog. You caught me monologuing.
That's an Incredibles reference. It
was.
The old, well, okay, two things about Incredibles. All right. Mrs. Incredible, it would be incredible. 2,
I don't know why Pixar and Disney have to make the moms like dummy thick.
Like
She
thick, boy.
like dummy thick.
Thick. Like insane, like
Thick with
like,
4 C's.
yeah, like juicy thick. Second, there's the scene in the first Incredibles where he's fighting the first, he gets recruited to the island and he's fighting the first monster. And the monster he's got his arms in one hand and his legs in the other, and he's pulling him apart. And I mean, it's supposed to be a joke, but he pulls him apart and he pops his back and he goes, "Oh, that feels great." I want that so bad. I wish I was friends with Andre the Giant. Because I wish somebody could just fucking separate my back and it would pop all the way from bottom to top. But I'm too nervous to go to a chiropractor.
I probably need to.
I probably need. You want to go together?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You make it a date.
Yeah. Liz,
okay.
I'm going on a date.
So speaking of chiropractors, so my TikTok feed was filled with chiropractors for a long time because I guess I watched one video for a little too long. Then all of a sudden, I guess there's some dude from the Eastern Bloc that like pops dogs' backs.
Yes.
You've seen
the
that
pet
fucking guy too?
chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like he's popping the neck of a pit bull, like a full pit bull. And the pit bull goes, and he looks up at him and he goes, "Oh, it's okay." He's some sort of fucking he's the back cracking, what is the Mexican dude? Cesar Milan or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, the dog whisperer person.
Yeah.
The doggy chiropractor whisperer person.
Wears weird boots and fucking pops. Like there was a little like toy thing, and he had somehow he had the dog on the table, and he like slammed the dog's hips down. And
Yep,
went,
and it pop. Yep.
yeah, and it's like, what the you can do that?
Apparently.
So I'm telling you, some idiot out there fucking killed one of their pet dogs.
Oh, for sure.
Because they saw a TikTok video. Oh, look, listen here, little.
Yep. Look what.
Skip. I
Yeah.
don't know. Pick a dog name.
Fido.
Yeah, Fido.
Spot.
And then Fido quits breathing.
Yeah. No, it worked on TikTok.
Oh God, I can't believe that dog chiropractor showed up on my TikTok feed.
Well, I mean, Miss Rachel shows up on your TikTok feed, but that's,
Because of you.
you're welcome.
Sexy ass Miss Rachel.
Put it in, put it in, put it in.
You're a fan. But your kid's mostly been watching Mickey Mouse lately. Getting tired of Mickey Mouse?
Well, gosh, Pluto. Can you tell me what shape's missing? You're right. It's the square.
See, my Mickey Mouse impression comes from a South Park episode with the Jonas Brothers, where they're making fun of the Jonas Brothers and the Promise Rings, and then Mickey Mouse came in and beat the shit out of the Jonas Brothers.
Speaking of South Park,
And just went, that's how you sell sex to little girls.
2 sidebars.
So then I take the Mickey Mouse thing and I just make it as dirty as humanly possible. Stick a finger in my butt, Minnie. I like that. Yeah. Put on the big strap on, Minnie.
Miss Piggy,
Oh, now you're doing Kermit?
you broke my pelvis.
Have you ever seen the guy on the internet? He does the Omegle videos and he's got the Kermit puppet.
Yes.
And he's on there and he comes across somebody random and he does the Kermit voice. Say, like, and you could do the Kermit voice better than me. Do the Kermit voice, man. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, and I want to show you something.
I want to show you something.
And then he, like, takes the Kermit puppet and he whips out a cucumber. Like it's Kermit's dick. And then whoever's on the other end just goes, oh my God. I think those videos are fucking hilarious.
Yes. But anyways, 2 sidebars.
Oh, Jesus.
If I can remember both of them. One
I
would
need to
be
drink more alcohol.
one was speaking of South Park, it was playing at work the other day and the Scientology episode was on.
Oh, that's a fantastic episode. With
Yeah.
Tom Cruise come out of the closet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and R. Kelly going into the cloud. Yeah.
John Travolta was in
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic. Again, South Park's on HBO Max. Circle back. I actually fell asleep to South Park a couple times last week after drinking almost too much alcohol.
And I can't remember what the second sidebar was. It's just
I derailed you.
yeah, it's okay.
Suck it.
Miss Piggy.
Okay, first off, okay.
such a hog.
I know it's they're Muppets, but why is nice Kermit with such a raging bitch bag that is Miss Piggy?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Kermit is such a nice. Couldn't he settle down with like a nice frog? I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess
he's
interspecies is okay in the Muppet world. Whatever. Couldn't he settle down with somebody nice?
You'd think. You'd hope.
Miss Piggy is a raging bitch bag.
Yeah, but she's also like one of the only females.
Trying to think what other females there are. Yeah, but it's definitely male oriented.
Yeah.
The Muppet world.
Yeah.
Very misogynistic. The Muppet world. Hopefully nobody takes this shit out of context.
Probably.
Just you take the Muppet part
They
and then
probably will.
and forget about the fuck you. Me us doing the Mickey Mouse impressions. You should listen to the whole
Listen
episode.
here, you rat.
Seth MacFarlane does a good Kermit, so he's a big fan.
fuck. There goes
Oh,
our faces.
he does a big. He's a big fan of the Muppets, so he does Kermit in more than a few episodes. He has Kermit play Deep Throat, from you've heard about the Watergate scandal.
Vaguely.
The two reporters in the Watergate
Well,
scandal.
yeah, the Watergate, yeah.
The two reporters, I think it was the Washington Post for the Watergate scandal. Their contact, they knew his name, but they only they claimed his name was Deep Throat, and Deep Throat the movie Deep Throat had just come out, so that was his code name.
Okay.
It didn't come out anyway. Deep Throat.
Blah.
Yes. Tons of fun.
Well, this has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast.
Find us on Twitter,
Instagram. Email us at thebuzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com.
We are now on Amazon, Spotify, Apple. I'm losing it here. And there was a fourth one. What was the other one? And Google.
You fucking rat. You can't get anything straight.
Disney, the fucking mouse is going to shut us down.
That's fine. Fuck them. I'm your host, Andrew.
We out. Oh, it feels great.